What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In the last video, I got the Evo all tuned up. I've been having a lot of fun driving this thing. I've got a few other small exterior details that I've been dying to get onto this thing. I'm gonna get it all washed up, get it nice and shiny, all pretty for the road, and then I'll get to add on all the little extras. Stay tuned. If you didn't see the last video, definitely go check it out. I've had this Evo for over a year and a half. I've put a lot of work into it and I did not get to drive it very much. I did do a lot of big exterior stuff like painting the wheels and calipers first. Over the last few months, I finally got all of my big power adders installed. And then over the last few weeks, I finally got it all tuned up. There's still a few things on the outside of the car that I don't like and I want to get changed. As you can see, the theme that I've been going with is orange and black. A lot of these silver and chrome pieces I don't really like. But as you can see, the car is absolutely filthy. So I'm going to get it all cleaned up first before I start making any changes on the outside. It's been a couple of days, car is all cleaned up and shiny. I did throw on a quick wax to hopefully seal some of that dirt out. Now that the car is tuned, I am ready to start adding on some of the final touches. Some of these things I have been sitting on for a little while. The newest thing that I bought and what I'm most excited about is this spark plug and coil pack cover. A lot of stuff that I have bought for the car, I did buy used. I did not buy it brand new. I was really trying to make this as much of a budget build as possible. A lot of the performance mods were secondhand. Some things you just gotta buy brand new, and this thing from JDC looks absolutely amazing. That should be pretty simple install. This little Emblem decal I've had for probably over a year now. It's just been sitting in the background. Nothing really special about it. I've seen a few other Evos with them and I like the style, so I went ahead and got one myself. The vinyl I've had from about 6 months ago when I did the stripes down the side. What I want to do with them is cover up the back emblem and then the front one. I want to wrap both of them in the orange. Here's the front one. It does make me a little bit nervous because of how all these little indentions go in. It may have to be broken up into a few different pieces. Either way, I'm going to start with the easiest things first, and that's going to be these two guys. Plug cover actually came with titanium hardware. They let you pick which one you want. Since I went with the raw finish in all of my exhaust and turbo manifolds, I decided to stick with that. For the emblem in the rear back here, I'm going to completely remove the Lancer and the Evolution. My original plan with this was to put it dead center right here, but I didn't like how the E overlapped the black stripe. And to give it that OEM Plus look, I'm just going to keep it down here where the factory emblem was at. We'll knock this one out first, and then we'll start working on this one. Evolution 10 emblem is completely installed. Removing the old emblem is actually pretty easy. You just heat it up really good with a heat gun. You can use fishing line or dental floss, but what I ended up using was just my finish line. I pulled the filament out of the center and used that to cut away. Just keep using your heat gun, hitting different sections, and then slicing through the adhesive in the back. And eventually this thing will come right off of there. You're gonna have a lot of adhesive left over on the back. I've got one of these little rubber eraser wheels. It makes really quick work and it does not damage the paint at all. I'll leave a link in the description for one of these. Once all the adhesive is removed, wipe it down really good with alcohol for a degreaser. I really thought there was going to be some way to lay this all on at once. All of the letters just seemed to pop out of there, so I started with U. I laid it on there. I figured out where I wanted it. I noticed that the U pretty much goes dead center with the little button here. I just started with that and then worked my way out both directions. But everything came out awesome. I love the way that this looks. Here's kind of another view over here from this side. I'm really not sure what to do about this just yet. I wish I had a trunk that didn't have this. I bought this trunk and wing secondhand, so it came from an SSS. So this little button is pretty much useless for me anyway. I may try to wrap it so that at least it's not chrome on the outsides, or if I can find some sort of plug, I may try to use that. Either way, new emblem looks awesome. And then let's talk about this absolutely beautiful spark plug cover. Something super simple to install, not super expensive, and completely changes the look in here. Super sick little accessory in my opinion. I'll leave a link down in the description where to pick up one of these and one of the emblems in the back. I want to get started on wrapping these other emblems. I'm going to do my very best to just do it while they're on the car, but I may have to remove them. I did pick up these little tucking tools just to help out. Those emblems have a lot of curves and things, so I really want to try to do it in one piece, but if I can't, I will do it in multiple. I think I'm going to start with the back first, just practice with one piece. Once I get that one knocked out, I will start working on the front. I finished wrapping the emblem on the back of the Evo, but I am not going to keep it. I did one of the diamonds on the front one too, just to kind of see how it would turn out. I actually love the way that it looks. I love the orange. If I didn't have this thing over here silver, it would be absolutely perfect. I love the fact that it's orange and black and then orange and black. What I don't like about it is the fact that it's the vinyl. These flat areas like this, I think it looks really good. It makes it look like a painted surface. When you have all of these little nooks and crannies and turns, you have to do it in multiple pieces, and you can see here on some of these edges, it's actually torn. I'm sure a true professional could make this look really good. I still got some painting to do. What I may do in the future is just remove the whole emblem and actually paint it and then put it back on here. But for now, I'm going to remove the vinyl and just keep it chrome. The next thing that I wanted to do, and it's not something new, it's something that just simply needs to be fixed. I put this apron on here a couple of times now, and every single time it seems to pull away. I've never had a single issue out of the driver's side over here. I hate the way that this looks. It's really been bugging me. I'm going to go for a third attempt at putting this thing back on there. Hopefully this time it will be for good. is back on for the third time, hopefully the last time. One last thing that I want to do before I wrap up this video. I still have all of this leftover wiring and the Innovate wideband from when I was doing the tuning. I'm just going to get all of this wiring disconnected and pulled out of here, and then I've got this one harness running all the way back to the battery that I've got to disconnect. Once I do that, I'll get all of this tucked in here away. I'll get the glove box reinstalled, and we should be good to go. Super simple, nothing major, but the car is all cleaned up, nice and ready to go. The apron back here looks great, and then the new emblem on the back is a nice little exterior accessory. Kind of sucks I wasn't able to get the emblems wrapped orange. These being chrome really doesn't bother me that much. I don't really know what to do with the little fast key button down here. I don't want to leave it chrome if I'm going to change this. If anybody has any suggestions or options that they know of, obviously one option would be to just completely get another new trunk. I'm probably not going to do that. Maybe possible to separate all these pieces if I pulled it apart. Either way, I'm not going to make this orange until I know I can make this orange as well. Not a whole lot of work involved as far as the installation goes, but I am super stoked with how this coil pack cover came out. This thing just makes it so much more eye appealing whenever you pop the hood. I am going to end the video here. This was just going to be a little accessory video now that I finally got the car tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. I am not done with the Evo at all yet, so there's plenty more to come. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything, and I will catch you guys next time.